Have you ever done something so dumb that you're just like, I cannot believe I just did that? And then you got to fix the problem immediately right after you get done with it. What I did, I rolled the window down, not thinking, hey, how am I going to get this thing back up? The wiring's screwed. Um, and we got rain coming. Not only that, today I did another dumb mistake. I was filling up the Dodge Dakota with power steering fluid, ran out of power steering fluid, so I used transmission fluid instead. Which there's not a problem with that. You can use it as long as it's leaking out, which that one is, just not that fast. But you can use transmission fluid, it's okay. But the dumb thing was I overfilled it and it got on the manifold, so now the motherfucker's smoking bad, like really bad. But anyways, we're running out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on this wiring and take y'all along with me and show y'all what's going on here. We're going to try a number of things to get it up and going. If it won't work, that's fine. But the battery it's literally junk. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and see what we can do to get it up before we mess with the wiring. So, here we go. Okay, so a couple days ago, this is what I did. All these wires were pulled out of this panel. It's supposed to have like a little cover that goes over the top of it right here. And the cover's gone. It fell down there on the ground somewhere down there at another house. So, yeah. You turn the key on. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, see, it's dead as hell, so we're going to have to figure something else out. So you take one wire out, which is the side that you're going to have to use because the buttons, nothing. And this thing is tripping out. Look at that. We're going to go ahead and fix that problem right now before we even get started because I'm not going to deal with all that ticking and thumping and all that crap. So give me a second. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I did. You do not have to disconnect the battery unless you just don't want to, but you can, if you have a spare, do it this way. Just hook some jumper cables up to another battery that don't go to jack out here, and hook it back up to this other one. Thumping has stopped. So there's your tip. All right, back to what we were doing. So as you can tell, when we put the new battery on, we're going to go ahead and turn the key since we got that. Look at that. Nothing. No ticking, nothing. But this window does not want to go up. I don't know if y'all can hear that ticking or not, but anyways, yeah, this wiring is all messed up. So we're going to have to cut all this, go to Picker. We went to Pickers a couple weeks ago, and I went and got all this new stuff. This whole assembly. It came out of Camaro, but Camaro and Firebird are about the same. Let's go ahead and turn the key off. But if you look, the wires are the same color as this one. So you're not going to get confused or anything else. Same year model Camaros, same year model Firebirds, same motors, same wiring, maybe a little bit different, but might be a little bit different, but in the body styles, that's about it. But everything else should work. Even the panels, this is a Camaro panel. This ain't a Firebird panel. It's Camaro. So there really isn't much of a difference. So it will work. Is what I'm trying to say. It'll work. Dang mosquitoes. Anyways, yeah. Let's go ahead and take this apart, cut these wires, and I'll show you how we're going to wire these things together. And this is the only way you need to wire this, unless you get like a clip or something, which I don't know. Like it'll have clips and stuff, but they'll be way off in the door, so I would just cut the wire. Just cut that wire and be done with it. So let me grab my cutters and everything else, and we're going to get started on that pretty dang quick. First, I'm going to show you what it does. Hang on. Okay, so we do know that we're getting power to it. We're going to go ahead and turn the key on to accessory. Everything's circulated. So you take this wire. Yeah, you already know that the thing's getting power. You can also take this other one. Let's see if I can get this phone set just right here. Alright, let's see if this will work. Nope, nothing. Look at that. Window is rolling up. Dang it. It's hard to do with one hand. Window is rolling up. So we already know that this wire is a ground wire and this is a positive. So what do we learn from this? The switch is bad. Sorry about all the shaking. The switch is bad. So we're going to go ahead and fix that problem and be done with it. So there's not really much on this. Color coat, done. You know. And then we're going to go ahead and use wherever I put the rest of the stuff. Okay. All you're going to need is a knife, some wire crimpers, or some, whatever. Splice crimpers, whatever the hell. And then some of these heat shrink. Yeah. So, anyways, that's all you're going to need to get it done. You can see that. You can get this at Walmart, O'Reilly's, AutoZone. But that's usually a never start. It's usually at Walmart. So, anyways, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on cutting these wires. And then put the new switch on, and we're going to see if that window goes up and down. So I just had a thought, and I've asked people this, and they've always heard, somebody's already asked this, but is Jason Aldean, is he even country? I mean, he raps like he's not, I'm trying to figure that out. Comment below if y'all can tell me if he's country or not. I seriously doubt it, but he makes himself out to be. Yeah. Comment below, let me know. Alright, let's test my theory. We're going to just go ahead and test this and see if it works. But as you see, I took all them pieces out and I put the wires around in there. You see me cutting one of them or a few of them. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and see if this works. Yeah. Other door. I think I got the same problem with the other door. But anyways, yeah, the motor's out in it. But we do have this window, and we know the switch was bad. So we're going to go ahead and wire that in. Get it finished up and done. Wrap some tape around it and call it a day. So anyways, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that done. Key off. Always make sure you do that because I keep forgetting. Dakota. Alright, so I just had a thought. I was going to go ahead and let y'all know this. If you got that much slack right there is okay when if you're going to put one of those twist ties on it. But if you're going to put one of those heat shrink connectors on there, or any type of connector, you need about this short. See the difference? So yeah, you need to get it that small, so that way when it goes in there, it touches, but it don't push the other one out to where there's wires showing. So there's a tip right now. Just soak that in for a second. Okay, so what you're gonna need to do this is a lighter and your crimpers. You know, I had to go steal a lighter from the house. And then, let's see, which side is gonna fit? We'll try the blue ones first. Just twist it on. See if it'll twist on there. If it won't, go for the next color. Oh, yeah, it's doing it. It's doing it, guys. It's doing it. Yeah, see, it's all the way in there. So now, you just crimp the thing. Crimp it in 2 different spots. It's easier to deal with. You guarantee it's a tight fit. So crimp it once here and then one right here next to the, end that doesn't crimp. So then you take your lighter, run across it a few times. Some of these, sometimes you'll get these and they'll actually have a liquid coming out. It's kind of like a glue, which is awesome. I should have bought some of those, but they're like, versus $10 to, 20 bucks. What am I going to go with? You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's watertight seal, dried, not going anywhere. So, I'm going to go ahead and do all 3 of these. Take another drink of my beer, and then I'll show you how to do that. And just like that, you're done. So, I ran into some problems while I paused the video, and it took me about 10 minutes to do this, even though y'all just seen it. But anyways, one of these, I crimped it, and the wire slid out, which you run into that problem a lot, yeah. So, as long as the wire is touching that metal piece inside here, you should be alright. As long as you have this heat shrink. It's not going to go anywhere. It's kind of got a glue or whatever in there, but it's sucked on there tight. Allow it a few minutes to cool down, everything to cool down. I mean, after you get through heating them, they're still going to shrink, kind of like a microwave. You sit there and you heat up your food and stuff. It's going to cook for another 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how hot you got it. So, same process with this. It's still going to shrink with a little bit of heat a few minutes after you already heated it up and shrunk it down. It's still going to shrink more. So, just give it a few minutes to cool down, and then you can start doing what you're going to do. I figured out something else too. These might be the wrong size, but there's only 3 sizes. They come in all different sizes, but apparently I got the wrong size. But what you do is when the wire is a little bit too big, you split it in half, cut it, and then use the excess wire that you still got on there and put it on there. Now, if it's a single strand wire, good luck. I don't know what else to tell you. Use some twist ties, duct tape, whatever you want to do. But that's the best way I can tell you about doing these wires. Just split the wires in half, cut a little bit of the wire off, and then stick this on there, and then heat it up and shrink it down. So we're going to go ahead and wire this up now. All right, so let me show you what I was talking about on this. When I said split the wire in half, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. So take this wire, split it in half. Get you a few good ones on there. Split it in half, like that. Then cut a little bit of it off, like that. So you're doing. Dadgum, people are calling me right now, and I'm not going to answer them. But anyways, oh phone, don't do anything. Alright, so now we got it all done. While I was sitting here doing this, I had a thought. Who would you hang out with for one day? One movie star. It could be anybody. If you could hang out with one movie star, who would it be? I'll tell you mine, it would be Matthew McConaughey because he looks like he's a party animal. Acts like it. But, anyways, besides that, we're done with this. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the key on. Right now, put the key, everything's circulating, see if it works. Other window. Oh yeah, window motor don't work. And that's it. We have got it did today. So, anyways, remember, go ahead and turn the key back off. Pull the key out of the ignition a little bit. We ain't got no black tape, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like it is. But if there's no battery, no juice in the battery, then there shouldn't be a problem. Now, we are going to go ahead and start working on this car since I do have it up here at the building. Trying to get everything situated, bear with me. But we're going to go ahead and try to get everything up and going with this thing. Go ahead and get it finished because our car is over almost to 300,000 miles. So we have to get another car running soon. And this thing, it doesn't have that many miles. It's probably got like 125 miles. I don't know exactly. I can tell you right now. Actually, it's only got 100,000 miles on it, and that's factory miles. You know, like the thing hasn't even rolled over one time, which is amazing. But the girl that owned this, I know her pretty well, or somewhat pretty well, and it's hot outside, and she really didn't drive anywhere. She just went to work and back home. Eventually this year, we're gonna go ahead and do some painting. I don't know what we're gonna start on. I got a lot of stuff that needs to be painted. But here in the next few weeks, because I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do this weekend coming up. I gotta take off work and head down to Texas for a family fun thing. And yeah. After that, we'll start with the videos. I haven't been able to make a video here lately because of work, you know, and a bunch of other stuff that's going on. Yeah. But if you want to see more content, you know, if you want to know something, want to learn how to work on something, just comment, let me know. You know, I'll change the dang blinkers on a vehicle if that's what you want to see. But yeah, just comment, let me know what you want to see. Any type of wiring, anything else. Yeah. But that's about all today. I'm hoping here pretty soon we'll get the Camaro up and running. I just got another gas tank for it. I got to install that. I'll probably do that off camera because the spot for anybody to see where the car's sitting. Well, I'll show you. Hang on. Give me a second. I'll show you. I'll show you right quick. My grass is as bushy as my beard. This tells you I haven't had time to do anything because, I mean, mowing with a push mower is almost impossible. Kind of like shaving your beard during the winter. Almost impossible to do. Okay, so right here, you can see the position. Like, my foot is that far right there. That's how low this car is sitting. This car, the only reason why I haven't moved it up is I want it to drive exactly where it came out of. But anyways, that's another story, another project later on down the road. I'll go ahead and set you back up here in the stand. Can you see me well? I hope so. Everything, all my content's raw. So, anyways, guess that's going to conclude the video for today or this weekend. Um, I don't know what else to say. Please subscribe and please share because it will help me out a lot. Funds are tight, especially with Biden in office. You know, making gas prices up to $5. I mean, it's probably going to get up to $7 a gallon the way it's looking. But, anyways, you know, more subscribers, it'll help me out. And the only way that other people will subscribe is if you share. You know, I share it on Facebook all the time, trying to pick up subscribers. I need y'all's help to do the same thing. So if y'all would please help me out doing that, it would be very much appreciated. If there's anything that y'all want to learn or know about on vehicles, let me know. Or if you know me in person, say, hey, man, this is what I want to learn. Do you have anything lined up for that? You know, and I most likely I'll jump on that immediately, so that person will know. Um, anyways, yeah, I'm sorry to one of my buddies that I work with. Um, I didn't see a cat around. They all had babies, so they're probably taking care of them. But we have puppies. Come here. We have puppies. So come pick one up immediately if I can. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and thank you for tuning in to Driveway Mechanicking. I'll see y'all next time. Look at that dog right there. You're stunned. Look at you, dog. You're stunned. Ain't you? Alright. Have a good one.